Robin, thank you for joining me. Please like these videos. Please subscribe to this channel. We usually play Dungeons and Dragons on this channel Monday nights at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But when we are not playing Dungeons and Dragons, I like to play video games. One of these such games is MLB The Show 20. This is a created franchise. The name of the created franchise is the Bronx Knights. They have been inserted into the American League West. I erased the Houston Astros and put them in their place. As you can see, it's the middle of June. It's the Knights are in first place. Their record is 46-25, and they have an 8-game lead over the second place Seattle Mariners. Let's jump into the next game in the schedule. So, it's a 3-game set against Detroit at home. Lost the first game 6-5, won the middle game 6-0. So the third and final game, the rubber match, is at 1:10 on June 16th. Organizations games, play game, okay, play full game. We are the home team at Classic Yankee Stadium. I don't like MLB Network, so I'm putting it to the show theme. Eli Ramos, let's see, who needs some rest? We'll put him there, we'll put him there. Other than that, I think we're okay. Yep, let's rock and roll. Cool. Okay. MLB The Show. Welcome to another presentation of Major League Baseball here at Classic Yankee Stadium as the Detroit Tigers visit the Bronx Knights. On the mound for the Knights, Eli Ramos making his 15th start of the season. His record is 8-2 with a 3.34 earned run average, and he faces Juan Pierre of the Detroit Tigers, hitting .266, 3 homers, 19 runs batted in. And the first pitch of the ball game. And he tries to bunt on a base hit. Gio charges, and he's going to have no shot. It's a bunt single to lead off the game. And they have a runner at first. Nobody out. Nice bunt. Just perfect. Perfect bunt down the third base line. In that spot between all three of them. And he's safe. So next up is Barry Larkin, 290, 10 homers, 41 runs batted in. Steps in. Pitches low, ball 1. Bronx Knights are 21 games over 500, good for first place in the American League West, excuse me. Michael O'Rourke in left field, as you can see. Oh, he hits it high and deep, and it is one bounce off the wall. He's going home. It's going to be an RBI double for Barry Larkin and his 22nd of the season. And the Detroit Tigers have a very quick 1-0 lead here in the Bronx. Here's the replay, yeah. Okay, replay of you celebrating. Stan the Man, Stan Musial, is very hot in his last 4 games. As you can see, overall he's hitting .331, 14 homers, 40 runs batted in. He has a runner in scoring position at second and still nobody out. High strike.
0-1.
And it's a line drive to the shortstop. Salazar makes the catch, and there's one away. Starting lineup for the Tigers: Juan Pierre, Barry Larkin, Stan Musial, Todd Helton's at first, Renato Nunez at third, Ronald Guzman, designated hitter, Alex Verdugo is in right, Austin Allen is the catcher, and batting ninth is Johnny VR at second base. So Todd Helton, 304, 17 homers, 48 runs batted in. Steps in there, 1 out, runner at second. Inside, ball 1. Just gets a piece of the slider. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Todd Helton played for the Colorado Rockies most of his career, if I'm not mistaken. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. Joe McDonald is the home plate umpire calling balls and strikes. Oh, McDonald had up on. Anyway. And he fouls it off. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on Helton. And he skies it to medium center field. Lukulich is there. He makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman.
Renato Nunez, 267, 9 homers, 24 runs batted in. And he hits it high and relatively deep. O'Rourke is back, right in front of the warning track, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So after half an inning of baseball, Barry Larkin with an RBI double gives the Tigers a 1-0 lead. On the mound for the Tigers, Ferguson Jenkins, making his 15th start. He's 5-4 with a 4.30 earned run average. And he faces Max Lukulich, the center fielder, hitting .319, 3 homers, 18 runs batted in.
Number 38.
Backdoor slider, strike 1. Tigers are 9 games under 500. It's good for 3rd place in the American League Central. And it's another, he may make it close. He's got a lot of speed, and he's safe. Infield single for Max. Judge's score, or the scorer's table agrees with me. He's just got an enormous amount of speed. So next up is Don Mattingly. Don Mattingly's hitting .313 on the season, 16 homers, 62 runs batted in. And he fouls off the first pitch, strike 1. Donnie Baseball is the 1985 American League Most Valuable Player. He played for the Yankees in the 80s and 90s. And he pulls it down the line, and it will be a 2-run home run. That's Gonzo, ladies and gentlemen. Home run number 17 for the Hitman. And it's a 2-1 Bronx Knights lead here in the first. Hoo-wah! I did not think that had a chance in hell of going out. Line drive shot down the line. I thought it would hit the wall. But as you can see, look at the low trajectory on that. Short porch in right field in Classic Stadium. So Chris Ramos, the second baseman, steps up. He's hitting .375 inside ball 1. .375, 25 homers, 60 runs batted in. 25 homers leads the club. Outside ball 2, count is 2-0. He's 16 for his last 37. That's a .432 clip. Ball 3, 3-0. The question is, will he have the green light? No, he will not. I do not swing on 3-0. I put the controller down. In there, strike 1. Hitters count 3 balls, 1 strike. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Ball 4, he walked him. So he takes first. Still nobody out.
Batting 4. No left fielder.
So, left fielder Michael O'Rourke steps to the plate. .344, 17 homers, 50 runs batted in. Ramos leads off first. Pitches outside for ball 1. Showing a good eye at the plate. Ball 2. Right in the outside corner, count is 2 balls, 1 strike on O'Rourke. And he pulls the 2-seamer foul. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he skies it high and deep at the short porch. It is Gonzo. It is a 2-run home run for Michael O'Rourke. His 18th of the season down that short porch. It's .314. And it's a 4-1 lead here in the first before a single out has been recorded. Oh, goodness. Come on, Mike. Make the walk. Let's go. You're embarrassing yourself. Here's the replay. Just in the right part of the ballpark. It would have been a lazy fly ball anywhere else but down that short porch in right field. Just enough to be a 2-run homer. So, Jacob Salazar steps to the plate. He's hitting .353, 9 homers, 44 runs batted in. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side against Fergie. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Ball 2, 2-0. Three and 0. Will he have the green light? We know from experience that he will not have the green light. Right at the knees. 3-1 count. And he grounds it hard to the first baseman, but Helton backhands it, takes it himself for the first out. Starting lineup, as you've seen, Lukulich, Mattingly, Ramos, O'Rourke, Salazar. Benny Cicero is in right. Matt Saps is the designated hitter. Gio Urshella is in there for Matt Termini at third. And Roberto Perez is batting ninth and in there for Anthony Millo today. Benny Cicero leading the team with 65 runs batted in, steps to the plate. Takes high, ball 1. His average is .284. I believe he has 17 homers. 2 balls and no strikes on Benny. He's the right fielder for the Bronx Knights. 3 balls, no strikes. He's having difficulty with his control. Inside corner, strike 1. Count is 3 balls and 1 strike on Lo Cicero. Just gets a piece of the fastball. The count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Ferguson deals. Ball 4, he walks him. That's 2 free passes already in this first inning. So, designated hitter, Matthew Saps steps to the plate. He's hitting .254 with 12 homers, 39 runs batted in. Plays a little second, plays a little short. Pitch is low, ball 1. Can't find the strike zone. Ball 2, 2-0. It's 4-1 Bronx Knights here in the bottom of the first. And he fouls off the 2-seamer. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. This is going to be his 29th pitch of the inning. Checks his swing with the sliders in there. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Saps. Full count in the dirt. Runner does not advance. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Will the runner be in motion? We'll see. Line drive. Oh, it's a line drive double play. And the side is retired, but not before 2 2-run home runs. Gives the Bronx Knights an early 4-0, 4-1 lead, pardon me. 4-1. So, top of the second. Guzman steps to the plate. He's hitting .217 on the season. Tall. And he, on the fly, Salazar, check that. Gio Urshella makes the catch. So the alignment on the outfield from left to right is O'Rourke, Lukulich, and Lo Cicero. And in the infield from left to right, it's Gio Urshella, Salazar, Ramos, and Mattingly with Roberto Perez behind the plate. That is the defense for the Bronx Knights. So next up is Alex Verdugo, .230, 11 homers, 27 runs batted in. There's 1 out here in the top of the second. At the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he jams him with the slider. Count quickly No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's 2 down. Here's the replay. Eli Ramos. Austin Allen, the catcher, steps up to the plate. He 249, 6 homers, 17 runs batted in for the Tigers. And he slices it down the line. There's nobody there because they had the shift on. Long run for Lo Cicero, and it's going to be a 2-out double. Had the fielders be played in the proper places, it would have been an easy out at third base, but they were all shifted over into right. So runner in scoring position for Johnny VR. 266, 12 homers, 35 runs batted in. High strike, but a strike nonetheless. Count is 0-1. Swing and a miss over the split finger fastball. He's 8 for his last 15 in the handful of games he's played. Just gets a piece of the circle change to stay alive. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, side retired. After an inning and a half of baseball, the score is Bronx Knights 4, Detroit Tigers 1. I need more water. More water. Stepping up in the bottom of the second is Gio Urshella, part-time player, hitting 369. He does have 3 runs batted in. Checks the swing, pitches outside, ball 1. The last game that Urshella played, he was 2 for 4. Jams him a little. Left fielder makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Defense for the Tigers in the outfield from left to right. Stan the Man Musial, Juan Pierre and Alex Verdugo. And in the infield, Renato Nunez, Barry Larkin, Johnny VR, and Todd Helton with Austin Allen behind the plate. That is the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. Batting second here is Roberto Perez. And he pulls it high and deep. That's got a chance. Oh, it's caught. Nice running play. And there's 2 down. Got a little too excited there. I thought it might make the wall. 318 down the left field line here in Yankee Stadium.
Number 38.
So with 2 down, the lineup turns over. Max Lukulich had a single and a run scored in the first. He is 1 for 1. And it is ball 1, low. Inside ball 2, count is 2-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And he fouls off the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Lukulich. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2. And he skies it, lazy fly ball. All the action was to left field this inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Ferguson Jenkins. And at the end of 2 innings of play, it's a 3-run lead for the Bronx Knights. They lead 4-1. Top of the third, lineup turns over for the Tigers. Juan Pierre had a single in the first, bunt single.
Center fielder, number 9.
Steps in for his second plate appearance. Inside corner, 99 on the radar gun for strike 1. Tries to bunt his way on again. This time it's foul. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And there's 1 down. That's his 3rd strikeout of the game. So league leaders in wins. His teammate Joey Pollard is tied with 2 other players for the league lead in wins with 9. Eli Ramos has 8. So he's got a chance to make a 4-way tie for the league lead. Barry Larkin had an RBI double in the first. He steps in with 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Grounds it to the third baseman. Urshella moves to his left, fires across, in time, 2 down.
Now back. The left fielder.
Stan the man lined out in the first, but he is 5 for 10 in this series. He has been hot. At the knees, strike one. It's jammed in on his hands, fouls it off, strike two. Count is no balls and 2 strikes on Stan Musial. I think he was a St. Louis Cardinal in the 1950s and 60s, but I'm not sure. Pitches outside, count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. I know he was a great baseball player, but I don't know. Line drive to center. Max moves over to his left to make the catch and retire the side. So after 2.5 innings of baseball, the score remains 4-1 Knights. So here we go to the bottom of the third. Don Mattingly had a 2-run homer in the first, stepping in for his second plate appearance.
Mattingly.
And he fouls it off for strike one. Jams him, short left field, and Barry Larkin makes the catch, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Standings in the AL Central, as you can see, it's the Chicago White Sox in first place, and Detroit is 9 games behind them. Chris Ramos walked in the first. He does not have an official at bat. Steps up with 1 out in the third. And he pulls it hard, but foul. Strike one. Outside corner, count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Ramos. Low ball 1, count is 1 and 2. Count evens at 2 and 2. Count goes full. He was 0 and 2. Now it's 3 and 2. Full count with 1 out. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive to base hit. Wait. Oh, it just drops. Thought it might hang up for the center fielder. Pierre. He has a lot of speed. But it's a 1-out single for Ramos. He's 1 for 2.
Now back, left fielder. Nice. Oh,
Michael O'Rourke, 2-run homer in the first. Love to repeat that. Outside corner, strike one. He's 3 for 8 with 2 homers in this series. Chases a high fastball. Quickly, he's down 0 and 2. Fouls it off to stay alive. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes on O'Rourke, the left fielder. Inside, ball 1. Did he check it?
Did he go?
Yes, he did. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes on O'Rourke. And he grounds it to the third baseman, fires over for 1, back to first, a 5-4-3 double play to retire the side. So 3 innings of baseball complete. It's still a 3-run ball game. Bronx Knights have a 4-1 lead. Top of the 4th. Stepping up is Todd Helton. He's 0 for 1.
the first baseman, number 17, Todd.
At the knees, strike one. Just gets a piece of the slider. Count is 0 and 2 on Todd Helton. Deep drive to center, but a lot of real estate in center field. Max is there. Makes the catch in front of the warning track, and there's 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Renato Nunez flew out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Just gets a piece. 97 on the radar gun. 0 for his last 5. Swing and a miss, and there's 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 down. That's his 4th strikeout of the game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald.
Oh, nowhere close. So, the very tall Ronald Guzman is 0 for 1. Ronald Guzman hits it. Oh, bounces off the pitcher's chest. And it's going to be an infield single. He doesn't look so good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He does not look so good. Oh, boy. Wait. Oh, he's in there. He's going to stay in. So there's 2 outs. Runner at first. Alex Verdugo is up, who struck out in the second. Corner. Strike 1. I would have been annoyed if they called that strike on me, but as the pitcher, I will take it. Outside corner, strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits it the other way with confidence, but O'Rourke is there to make the catch and retire the side. So it's the middle of the 4th. It's still a 3-run lead. The Bronx Knights lead 4-1. Bottom of the 4th. Jacob Salazar is up. He's 0 for 1. Salazar is the shortstop for the Knights. And he pulls it down the line into the seats. Foul ball. It's 20 for his last 43. It's a 465 average. He is hot. Swings underneath the fastball. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Salazar. Outside corner, strike 3. 1 down. It's his first strikeout. It's the 4th inning.
Now batting, number 37.
Come on, he said. So Benny Lo Cicero, the right fielder, walked in the first. He's up there for his, takes low, ball 1. Up there for his first plate appearance, technically, since he walked. First official at that. And he pulled the curveball foul, strike 1, count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike on Benny. At the knees, strike 2, counted 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Whatever Ferguson didn't have in the first couple of innings, you can tell he's starting to get back. Matt Sapp's lined out in the first. He's up there. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs in the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Chase the high pitch. Swing and a miss at the slider. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Broke his bat. Pitcher comes off the mound, throws, and gets him. One quick 1-2-3 inning for Jenkins. Seems to have found whatever it is he needed to find, and that he couldn't find when he stepped out of the dugout and the bullpen. So at the end of 4 innings of play, it's still 4-1. Top of the 5th. Allen steps to the plate. He had a double in the second.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
Strike 1. Just off the plate inside. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike on Allen. Swing and a miss. Circle change. 1 and 2. And he just grounds it foul down the third base line. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 1 down. That is his 5th strikeout of the game. ERA leaders in the American League, teammate Joey Pollard, 2.21 to lead the league. As you can see, Ramos is on the list. With this start, he is moving his way down. Johnny VR struck out in the second. He's 0 for 1. And he skies it the other way. Weak fly ball. O'Rourke is there, and there's 2 away.
Now that
Juan Pierre singled, a bunt single in the first. He's 1 for 2. Steps in for his 3rd plate appearance. Inside ball 1. Swing and a miss at the split finger fastball. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike on Pierre. And he pulls the fastball foul. Count is 1 and 2. And he skies it towards the gap. Long run for O'Rourke, but he gets there to retire the side. So, 4.5 innings of baseball. It's still a 3-run lead for the Bronx Knights. Bottom of the 5th. Gio Urshella is 0 for 1. He steps in the plate against Ferguson Jenkins.
number 30.
Sliders in there. Strike 1. He skies it to center. Pierre is there for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1. He steps in. 1 out here in the 5th. Swings and misses out in front of the slider. Strike 1. And he drives it through the box. It's a base hit to center field, and with 1 out, they have a runner at first base.
Now batting,
Fergie,
number 38.
4 1/3. He's given up 5 hits and 2 walks, but and 4 earned runs. It is not a good line score for Ferguson Jenkins. So the lineup turns over. 2 right-handers warming up in the bullpen for the Tigers. Max is 1 for 2. And he hits a lazy fly ball to shallow right. There is Verdugo. He makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 23.
Don Mattingly is 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer in the first. Outside ball 1. And he hits it right to the shortstop, tosses over to second for the force, and the side is retired. So, 5 innings of baseball. This is an official ball game. At the end of 5, it is 4-1, the Bronx Knights. Top of the 6th, Barry Larkin steps up. He had an RBI double in this game. He's 1 for 2.
Barry Larkin.
And it is a line drive to left, but O'Rourke is, it goes over O'Rourke's head. And it's going to be a stand-up double for Larkin to lead off the inning. He's got 2 doubles today. He's 2 for 3. 23rd of the season. Honestly, I think that should have been caught. That's not good defense. Oh, no. Stan the Man is up with a runner in scoring position. Inside low. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at the slider. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. And he goes after the high fastball, fouls it back. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on usual. Grounds it to the shortstop, deep in the hole. Salazar fires. Got him. And there's 1 away. The runner does not advance. Remains at second base. Todd Helton is 0 for 2. He steps up. And he fouls it off. Strike 1. Grounds it weakly to the pitcher. He's got to charge quickly. Fires. And there's 2 down. Runner advances to third base.
Now batting, third baseman.
Renato Nunez is 0 for 2. He has a runner at third, but there are 2 out. At the knees, strike 1. 98 on the radar gun. Just gets a piece of slider, but the count is no balls and 2 strikes on Nunez. And he fouls it back. We'll do it again. So this is a 3-game set. The series is tied 1 apiece. Fouls it off. The Knights lost the first game 6-5. Won yesterday 6-0. Right now they're leading 4-1. Inside, off the plate, ball 1. Count is 1-2 on Nunez. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 6 innings, 1 run. He's pumped. As you can see, it's a 3-run lead for the Bronx Knights. Bottom of the 6th, there's a pitching change. Nick Pivetta comes in for Ferguson Jenkins. This is his 31st appearance out of the bullpen. His record is 1-2 with a 3.98 earned run average. And he gets to face one of the better hitters in the American League. He had a single in the first. He's 1 for 1. He also walked in this game. He has 25 homers to lead the team. And he fouls him off with the high fastball, strike 1. And he slashes at the knuckle curve. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Ramos. Inside, ball 1. Oh, that hits him. So they have the leadoff man on. Leadoff man on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Michael O'Rourke had a 2-run homer. La Bamba. High drive down the right field line, short porch. He's 1 for 3 today. 1 for 2, check that. And he's a little late on the fastball. Count is 1-0-1. He's in second for American League All-Star vote for all left fielders. Pitches high, ball 1. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 right-handers warming up in the bullpen for the Detroit Tigers. Ramos leads off first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. And he hits a lazy fly ball to left. Musial is there. He makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Jacob Salazar is 0 for 2. Steps up with 1 out. And he flares it out to left, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. He's 1 for 3. And there's runners at first and second now with 1 out here in the 6th. Just a bloop base hit the other way. Benilo Cicero has a runner in scoring position. He walked in the first. Officially, he's 0 for 1. And he swings at the high fastball and misses for strike 1. He's 0 for 9 in this series. He's gone a little cold. Outside, ball 1. His average of runners in scoring position is about 100 points higher than his regular average. 375. 2 balls and 1 strike on the right fielder. Three and one, hitters count. Runners lead off first and second. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Low, ball 4, and he walks. So the bases will be loaded with the Knights here in the 6th with only 1 out.
Number 31.
For Matt Saps. He's 0 for 2. He's lined out. He's grounded out. His average on the season is 252. But there's nowhere to put him. Swings and misses at the fastball. Strike 1. Outside, count evens. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the situation, as you can see. It is low in the dirt, blocked, and no advance. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Saps. There's nowhere to put him. He's got to throw strikes. And he pulls the slider foul. The count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He gets him out. There's 2 down. And he did not get the runner home from third.
Now back.
It's just a bad job. Nasty breaking ball, but still he's got to make contact with that. So, Gio Urshella, 2 outs. He's 0 for 2. He needs a hit to get the runs in. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And he gets the 2-out hit. And the runner, is making the turn. It is in time, but it's an RBI single for Gio Urshella, and the score is now a 4-run ball game, 5-1 at the end of 6. So top of the 7th, 5-1 Detroit is losing. Ronald Guzman is 1 for 2. He steps in. And the pitch is low, ball 1. Swing and a miss at the split finger. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 1 out. That is the 7th strike. Check that, 7th strikeout of the game for Ramos.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo, is 0 for 2. There's 1 out here in the 7th. He steps in. Fouls off the fastball for strike 1. Swing and a miss at the slider inside. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Fouls off the fastball. Outside corner, strike 3, and that's the 8th strikeout. Verdugo does not agree with the call. So team leaders in ERA, as you can see, it's a close race between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Bronx Knights for the best ERA team-wise in the league. Austin Allen is up with 2 out here in the 7th. And he lines it the other way down the line again. He takes advantage of the shift, and he's going to get into second base. So with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, they have a runner in scoring position. Austin Allen, his 9th double of the season.
Jonathan VR.
There's just nobody over there. Late on the pitch. So Johnny VR, 0 for 2 today. Oh, he pulls it high and deep, but he curves foul. Strike 1. And he drives the foul yet again. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on VR. Strike 3 looking, side retired. So time for the 7th inning stretch, ladies and gentlemen. The Bronx Knights have a 4-run lead, 5-1. Bottom of the 7th. Roberto Perez is 1 for 2. He steps in. And he pulls the foul, strike 1. This is a presentation of Bronx Knights Baseball. I'm RC Robbin. Thank you for joining me. The Bronx Knights are leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 7th. Count is even, 1 ball and 1 strike on Roberto Perez. Pitch is low, ball 2, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Outside corner, count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the catcher. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 1 down. Ah. Look at the replay. Terrible replay. Every replay should be over the pitcher's shoulder so that you can see the exact location of where the pitch went. But anyway. So anyway, the lineup turns over. Max Lukulich, the center fielder, is 1 for 3. He takes right at the knees for strike 1. Max is very small and very short because he's actually 12 years old in real life. The team is made up of family and friends and co-workers. Count is no balls and 2 strikes on Lukulich. Here with 1 out. Inside, count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Count goes full, 3-2. Don Mattingly is on deck. Ball 4. He lost him. So with 1 out, base runner on first. He's got a lot of speed. Don Mattingly, 4 for 7 in this series with 2 homers. Has a homer today, 2-run homer in the first. And he's going on the first pitch. And it's not in time. I believe that's the 18th stolen base of the season for Max. Let's look at the replay. Strong throw, but he just beat it. So runner in scoring position with 1 out for Mattingly. And it's a line drive that goes over his head. And he's going to make the turn at third. It's going to end up being an RBI single for Don Mattingly. And the score is... No, he went back to third. That is interesting. He had a clear route to home. He decided to stay at third. So it's 1st and 3rd. Sorry, Donnie. No RBI for you. Pitching change on the mound. Colby Allard making his 35th appearance. He's got a 5-0 record, but his ERA is high. It's 6.66. Mark of the devil. So runners at 1st and 3rd with 1 out. Chris Ramos is up. And he fouls off the fastball for strike 1. He's got to get that insurance run home from 3rd at the very least. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. And he pulls the cut fastball foul. Count will even at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the second baseman. And he hits it high and deep. That could go. Just curves foul. Count remains 2-2. And he fouls the fastball back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Runners lead off 1st and 3rd. Did he check it?
Did he go?
Yes, he did. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. Runner at first should be in motion. And it's a deep fly ball, probably enough for a sacrifice fly. Pierre makes the catch. And it's going to be a sacrifice fly for Ramos and an RBI. And the score is now 6-1 Knights.
Now batting, left fielder,
Michael O'Rourke is 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. Steps in there with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ground ball, base hit up. Oh no, stopped it with his body. Safe at first. He is an infield single, and he's 2 for 4. They're calling it a base hit. So Jacob Salazar with 2 outs gets up, batting now from the right side against the lefty Allard with 2 runners on and 2 out. And he pulls it down the third base line and kicks off of the. He's making the turn at first, and it's going to be an RBI single from Jacob Salazar, and the score is now 7-1. Let's see, are they going to give us a replay? Yes, they will. Pulls it down the third base line, it's just inside the bag. It caroms off of the wall down in the corner. Instead of going into the corner, it kicks out to the fielder, so he had a chance to throw the guy out at third base, but O'Rourke snuck in. So it's first and third with 2 down for Benny Cicero. And he pops him up in the infield. First baseman Todd Helton makes the catch to retire the side, but not before they increase their lead. The end of 7 innings of baseball, it's a 6-run lead for the Bronx Knights. They're leading 7-1. Top of the 8th. Eli Ramos is still in there. Juan Pierre has a single today, a bunt base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Pierre.
Swing and a miss at the fastball, strike 1. Slider in there, strike 2. Count is 0-2. High strike, but a strike nonetheless. Caught him looking. He does not like the call. That's Eli's 10th strikeout of the game. Let's look at this. I have to say that is high. It's above the belt. I would hate to be called out on that pitch. So there's 1 down. Barry Larkin is up. He has 2 doubles today. He's 2 for 3. Misses on the outside corner. 37,823 in attendance here at Classic Yankee Stadium. That is not a sellout for a beautiful June afternoon and Sunday. Inside the bag, kicks out to the fielder. Quick throw in from O'Rourke, holds him to a single. So there's a runner at first here with 1 out. Right over the first base bag. Down the line. If not for kicking out, it would have definitely been a double. Stan the Man Musial is up. He's 0 for 3. 5 for 12 in the series, however. In there, strike 1. Fouls it off, strike 2. Strike 3. He does not like the call. He thought it was outside. That's the 11th strikeout of the game. Todd Helton's 0 for 3. Runner at first. 2 down. And he skies it the other way. O'Rourke is there. He makes the catch. 8 innings of baseball from Eli Ramos. And he's leading 7-1. Manager's office bullpen. Let's go Bumgardner. Warm him up. Schedule to put him in the game. 8 innings, 1 run is more than enough. There's no reason to push it. Matt Saps grounds it to the shortstop. Larkin fields, fires, and there's 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Urshella has an RBI single. He's 1 for 3. Pitch is low, ball 1. Oh, he hits a line drive that might hang up, though. Yes, it does. It carries enough so that Pierre can make the catch in center, and there's 2 away. Hard line drive, but he made up good ground. Roberto Perez is 1 for 3 with a single in the 5th. And it's a shallow fly ball for the center fielder Pierre. A 1-2-3 inning for Kobe Allard. And we go to the top of the 9th, last licks for the Detroit Tigers. They need 6 runs to tie. Can they do it? Do you want to change pitchers? Yes.
Your attention, please.
Taking over on the mound for Eli Ramos is Madison Bumgardner out of the bullpen, making his 19th appearance. His record is 4-1. He has 2 saves. His ERA is 2.84. He is in the twilight years of his career after having a successful career as a starter. The year is 2024, which is why he's in the bullpen. Grounds it. Oh, he stops it. It's right at his feet. He picks it up, fires 1 away. Nice concentration to stick with it. Line for Eli Ramos, 8 innings, 7 hits, 1 earned run, 11 strikeouts, no walks. He will take that line every day of the week and twice on Sunday. If the score remains the way it is for the next 2 outs, he will be 9-2 on the season. Guzman, 1 for 3 with a single. It's in there, strike one. Just gets a piece of the cut fastball. Count is 0-2 on Guzman. Just low. Count is 1-2. So if they win this game, it looks like they probably will. They'll have won 2 out of 3 at home against the Tigers. Oh, he hits it high and deep. That might go to the black seats. And it does. Oh my goodness. It is a long solo home run from Guzman, his 4th of the season. And it's 7-2. Ooh-wee. Gave that a ride. Boom. 449 feet projected from home plate. My goodness. It's still going. So Alex Verdugo struck out in the 7th. He is 0 for 3. And it's in there for strike one. And he lines it the other way. It is a base hit for Verdugo. Makes a big turn at first, but strong throw from O'Rourke, and he'll hold him at first. So it's a 1-out single for Verdugo.
Austin Allen.
Next up is Austin Allen. In there, strike one. He's got 2 doubles today. He's 2 for 3. And he fouls off the change of speed. Count is 0-2. Pitch is high. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Allard. Swing and a miss, and there's 2 down. And the Detroit Tigers are down to their final out. See, this is the type of replay. It should be over the shoulder so you can see the location and the swing in slow motion. So, Johnny VR, the switch hitter, bats from the right side against the lefty Bumgarner. He's 0 for 3 from the left side today. And the fastball is low, ball 1. He's got a runner at first with 2 outs in the 9th. Inside corner cut fastball. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. It's in there, strike 2. They're down to their final strike. And he hits a high, deep drive, but playable. Lukalic is there. He makes the catch. The final out of the ball game, and the Knights win 7-2. Eli Ramos, the starting pitcher, gets the win. He is 9-2 on the season. They win the series against the Detroit Tigers, 2 games out of 3, and is the 47th victory on the ball club here in mid-June. This has been a presentation of Bronx Knights baseball. Let me do this the right way. So Bronx Knights, 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Detroit Tigers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Eli Ramos is the winner. Ferguson Jenkins is the loser. And of course, Eli Ramos is the winning pitcher. He is also the player of the game. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you like Dungeons and Dragons, check out our D&D stuff. Dungeons and Dragons is a big topic here on Shenanigans ttRPG. We play Monday nights, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And as of right now, of when I played this game, we were up to our 26 episodes. I'm sure by the time you watch this, it's going to be many, many more than that. So, again, I'm RC Robbin. This is Shenanigans ttRPG. Have yourself a great night.